guys, you do curse a lot in your project, in each of your projects. Did you ever, I mean, sat back and said, this is a kid's thing. I shouldn't be maybe talking like a pirate right now? I mean,
well, you don't, you know, it's all very controlled. So you write, you say what, I mean, and you can curse when you're recording, but they'll just take it out.
Yeah.
That's it.
It would be bad if it was a live animated movie.
Then that's bad.
but did you ever have the need to just go for it?
Nah, look, there's a common sense side of it. Okay,
Yeah.
it's for kids.
Yeah.
So
I don't need to hear that.
the common
It's
sense
not going
side
to
of
be
it.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So you just leave it out.
You understand that. No matter how edgy you are, this is something that's different. You're stepping outside of your norm and you're doing something for kids. You can bring that same edgy appeal to it with the content of what's on the paper without cussing.
So, well, you both have each one of the best stand-ups I've ever seen, and then a TV show and now movies. I mean, would you like better, doing stand-up or earning a lot of money?
I mean, first of all, they're both lucrative professions, and we're lucky to do both of them. Be successful in both realms. But stand-up comedy, I don't see anything taking the place of stand-up comedy because that's our audiences. That's what we control.
Also, you don't have to ask for that gig. You just go do it.
Yeah. So how is that
Movies,
different?
you wait for the people making the movies to decide if you're in the movie or not.
This is because I mean, you both guys are really intense in your stand-up, and how is this like more contained or not? I mean,
Yeah, it's fun because you get to just let loose and use this other part of your brain.
So Kevin, you play Snowball, and
Yes.
it's the leader of the Flush Pets.
Yes.
You guys ever flushed a pet? What's your saddest?
I
pet
flushed
story?
a fish before.
Fish.
Yeah.
How was it
Plenty
for
of,
you?
that's the only thing you really can't. You can't
Yeah.
flush a
You
cat
can't
down.
flush an iguana. You can't flush an iguana.
You can flush a cat down the toilet, but you got to cut it up.
Yeah, it's a little. You go into a
Put it in the
murderer's
blender
mindset.
first. You can pour what's left.
That's a little serial killerish, but
I'm just being practical.
well, I mean, you're saying how it would technically be done, and you gotta break it up in pieces.
Yeah, but you talked about in your stand-up of dealing with death to your children.
Yes.
Funny.
I mean, with a pet.
very funny bit.
How was it? With a pet story. I mean, your pet died, and then
Yeah, the fish died, and I don't remember how it went. I flushed the fish down the toilet.
We're just talking about how serious it was to your kids.
Yeah, and to me, it's not a being.
Yeah.
A fish is not even a.
Trying to explain to them.
No, but you used it to explain to your kids, right?
Yeah, on some level, but when you get tired as a parent, and also once you get a fish tank, it's like it's just an Auschwitz for fish.
It's
And
one in the
they
minutes,
ain't
right?
going there to die.
That's it.
So the first one dies, you have a big talk, and then after that, they just all start going right into the toilet. I mean, you might as well, when you get a fish, you might as well keep it in the toilet
Just
and just flush when it dies.
Also, too, as a father, you know, your level of honesty with your kids is completely different than the mothers. You know, like when my kid's fish died, you know, my daughter cried a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, it's dead. It's not coming back."
Yeah.
How did he act?
Huh?
He was okay with it?
Once you talk to them a certain way, they had no choice but to get it. Look, you want to cry over the
that's
fish?
nice
or
parenting, yeah.
You want to get in the car and
Well,
go
it's
to
okay
go to
for
Great
him to cry,
Adventure?
though, right?
Here, look,
It's
you
okay
want to
to-
sit here and waste time on this? Or y'all want to go have this water gun fight?
I think he's afraid of his children's feelings.
Oh, yeah?
Water gun fight.
He can confront them.
Water gun fight. 2 seconds later.
So, as parents, do you feel that kids' movies get messed up every time? Because I mean, you're now playing a sociopath bunny, and you play a codependent dog.
Yeah.
So that was not back in the day.
Because when kids
It's
meet,
more complex. That's what I mean.
yeah, when kids meet animals, they know they're complex creatures. They know it, and that's why it's more interesting to kids if their characters are real. Like when you watch animated movies where the animals are just like, duh, like there's just nothing going on. Kids don't like those movies. People think they do, but they don't. Kids like real things.
Exactly. Look, the generation of today, I mean, things are changing. Times are changing. It's just like within sports. You know, you look at our basketball players that are superstars today, they're so much more athletic and bigger than the stars of yesterday, you know? So when you look at these animation movies, you can't stay in the realm of slow animation. These animation movies have evolved because a kid's mind has evolved. These kids are much smarter and quicker. It's because of the things around them.
So you think we have to treat kids?
Sorry for out of time.
Oh,
Okay. No.
shit.
Sorry.
I was ready to get into politics.
Yeah.
Te veré en la noche.
¿Te has preguntado qué piensan tus mascotas?
Ay, en verdad extraño a Katie mucho.
Olvidé mi teléfono.
De verdad la extraño mucho.
¿De qué hablan?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Y qué hacen cuando no estás en casa?
¿Tienes planes para hoy?
Solo ve mis planes, todo está escrito aquí. ¡Bam! ¡Bam!
A esa bola de pelos le falta un tornillo.
Chloe, tengo un problema muy grande. Katie trajo a casa un perro nuevo de la perrera. Katie se va a enojar mucho cuando se va a encrespar.
¡Es solo un jarrón!
¿En serio, Duke?
¡Che, Max!
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Esperen. ¿Max no está? ¿Dónde está Max?
Yo no.
¡Dime! ¡A él no lo veas! ¡Venme a mí!
¡Te voy a sacar de esta! ¡Ah, caray! Ignoren lo que se me salió, porfa.
Encontraré a su amigo.
¿Cómo has estado, viejito?
¡Paralizado!
¡Bien!
Me siento héroe. Estoy mojado, pero me veo guapo. Bien guapo.
Descubre la vida secreta de tus mascotas.
Pórtate bien, Leonard.